great time to support Canadian growers by buying Canadian blueberries. The beautiful Chen returns with tasty ways to enjoy them throughout the summer. So good to see you, Pei.
Thank you. I always love being here.
Okay, they are fresh, they are in season, and they're from BC.
Yeah, so most of the high bush blueberries that you'll see in the grocery stores right now, and those are the larger blueberries, they are actually from British Columbia. So what I encourage people to do, because we are into our great produce right now, fresh Canadian produce, is when you're at the grocery store, just look for product of Canada.
Okay.
Because we're so used to being able to buy berries and all of our fruits and vegetables like any time of year, that this is the season when you can actually be buying Canadian blueberries, and the taste is so different.
Okay.
Because it's
they're so sweet. I've been eating them. It's so good.
Yeah, they're fantastic. So, blueberry season actually started a little bit earlier this year because they had great weather out in BC,
so
and it'll
warm.
go into the fall. But you can find it year-round, frozen, powdered, juiced.
And a tip, wash them only as you're about to eat them, otherwise they'll break down.
Yes.
They have a protective covering.
And when you pick them up at the grocery store, they'll last in your fridge for a good week and a half to 2 weeks, as long as you store them properly. So I've got a few great recipe ideas. I wanted to show you different ways to use your blueberries, not just in your morning smoothies, which is great. So we've got these fantastic summer vegetable blueberry rolls. So these are the really great like rice wrapper rolls that you might find when you're out in restaurants. This is what it looks like. So this is what
how do you make it soft and gooey, Pei Chen?
Well, I'll tell you. You just put it into some water.
Ice water?
No, you can just do like, warm water, room temp, and that will take about like 30 seconds to soften up, and then it just softens up and looks like this.
Or it sticks
in my tea towel. That's the other thing.
There's always that. We can blame the lights, okay.
And you can use whatever vegetables you like. So honestly, if you're growing stuff in your garden, use your fresh veg. I've got some daikon, some peppers, carrots, cucumbers. This is definitely the season to be
And if you get the kids to build it yourself, they'll eat it.
Yes, absolutely. And so, spinach, and then of course the blueberries, and this adds a nice little like pop of sweetness to the rice rolls.
What delicious sauce do you have here?
So that is a really fantastic blueberry peanut butter dipping sauce, and that doesn't require any cooking either. So what I like about that, thanks for helping me with the tea towel.
Okay.
So what I like about these recipes is that the ones I'm showing you don't require any cooking. So you don't have to turn the stove on, the oven, anything like that. And then you just roll this up.
Super
and this
fresh.
is a great snack, great lunch as well, really healthy and perfect for people who are looking to eat gluten-free.
Handful of fruit and veg right there.
Yeah. So that's super easy, and just fill it with whatever you like: chicken, pork, beef, some tofu for vegetarians.
Over there, that looks so beautiful.
Do you love this? Yeah. So it's a really beautiful blueberry and prosciutto topped pizza. And you can just, if you want to make your own dough perfect, buy some frozen dough at the grocery store. Bake that off, and then just spread out, with your arugula, your prosciutto, some parm, and then add some blueberries on top. So for color as well, the blueberries really add a nice little punch. So the next thing we're doing,
we're going to make this, and it looks so too pretty to eat. Again, a great way to incorporate fruits. And it's baked, not fried.
So it's a really beautiful blueberry dessert pizza. And as you mentioned, easily baked. So you just take a flour tortilla, and then you would put brush a bit of butter on it, sprinkle some sugar and cinnamon, bake it just so it gets a little bit crisp, so maybe 3 to 4 minutes. And then after that, you would top it with some cream cheese that you've whipped up with a little bit of sugar.
Delicious.
And again, this is really great to get the kids involved. Like all the little hands in there, get them to put on their favorite toppings.
And it's good for them because you have your carbs, your protein, and your cream cheese, and your fruit. So you get everything in one plate.
So I love this for dessert, but it's also great for brunch too. So you could really mix it up. You could have a little bar set up where people can add their favorite toppings.
That's a great idea.
And the great thing about these blueberries that I love is that the high bush blueberries, which these are, they're a lot firmer, so they're nice and plump and juicy, so they really hold their shape when you're cooking or baking with them as well.
You just
That's why I've got these other options. Is that your slice? Is that what you've done? You're not willing to share?
You can do the right thing. This is so pretty. We eat with our eyes, and this is just gorgeous color.
Isn't that fun? So it's some cream cheese, some blueberries, also some roasted garlic in there. So it's like a savory dip. So if you're entertaining, you're having a backyard barbecue, like a nice little nice spread like this looks beautiful. Add some blue cheese, your blueberry, your some walnuts, some chives. So really nice ways to entertain. If you're having, what I love about blueberries is how super versatile they are for sweet and savory, because we think of often putting them into like smoothies or muffins, something sweet, which is great because these are baked donuts as well.
And the antioxidants, they have the highest level, right? They are superfoods, blueberries.
They absolutely are. So it's great to be eating them. Like I like to eat them fresh out of hand, but I just figure because it's the season, if you're going to be, buying them, then try to find different ways to use them into all of your different recipes.
And they're the truly only blue vegetable or fruit.
Yeah, there's no other color that is not, or no other fruit or vegetable that is naturally
Right.
blue. So really, for me, it's that this is prime blueberry season. Support your Canadian growers, and try and get some of the great BC blueberries
Love
out
it there.
All right.
At Pay Chen for more information for these great recipes and other ways to enjoy Canadian blueberries. Just go to bcblueberry.com. We'll be back with more BT Blueberry Television after the break.
Let's finish the pizza we
delicious.
started.